Wrigley Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go.
But he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Charlie Blackmon leading things off and takes a strike. Righty to the plate.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Foul back our. And it's even up. Center field. Bellinger makes the catch, and there's one away. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now it's going to be Sean Bouchard. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. One out, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. In the air out to center. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now here's Nolan Jones. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And at first, one away. The pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it, nabs it, 2 away.
The third baseman, number 24,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Bouchard, the runner at first with 2 gone. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Oh, boy, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Righty delivers.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Now this is in the air down the line. Suzuki makes the play, and that is that. The Rockies strand 1. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're watching. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound. Cal Quantrill. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Popped up. Amador under this one. Hooks it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Ian Happ up to hit. Right through there for a strike. And now the count is even. Quantrill back to work.
Too high. Ball.
That one fouled off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Not close with that one. Full count, 3-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And no one can get there. Happ into second, and he's got it double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
One out, runner at second. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. That's in there. Strike one. Man at second. And a foul ball. Quantrill back to work. And ball one.
That's ball two.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. One out, the runner at second here in the second game of the series. In the air, center field. Bryant trying to get there. And makes the grab. Runner tags and goes to third.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
No score yet, but a runner at third with two away. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Gone! And they add a pair. It's 2-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Dansby Swanson stands in now, looks at that one inside.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
The shortstop takes the ball. Quantrill maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Zips it across. What a play. Inning over. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the friendly confines. And now it's Elias Diaz. He's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy. And the right-hander back to work. And that one is in for a strike. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Chris Bryant now. Bryant patrolling center field, batting 6th in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one missed.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
On its way to the corner. And that will drop foul. The Cubs up by 2 here at the top of the second. Swing, and he breaks his bat. A flip to the pitcher covering. Bryant out on the play. Two outs, base is empty. Now here is Ezequiel Tovar. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Out to center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. Bottom of the second. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Patrick Wisdom. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that's a strike. And it's fouled away. And another ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split-fingered fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the pitch. There's the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Yan Gomes in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That's to third. Tosses across to first. And Gomes is retired. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. But they're on top 2-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now here's Lowry's Montero. The line to kick the pitch. The other way. Has it in. And there's one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Adael Amador digging in for the Rockies. That one finds the zone. Going one. The Cubbies leading by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Now it's Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Rockies are down quietly, and they're down 2-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here is Michael Busch. The pitch. Misses off the plate. And that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Just off the outside edge. 3 balls, no strikes. The wind of the pitch. And there's ball 4.
That pitch is low.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
That's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. A double and a run scored his first time up. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 1 now. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And he brings it in on the warning track. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball out into left center field. Bouchard sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Bellinger up to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Cody Bellinger.
And that's in there for strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
1-1.
Two on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. Chases that one out of the zone. Out number 3. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. And here it comes. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next to Colorado, the right fielder, Nolan Jones.
And now the right fielder, Nolan Jones. There's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan McMahon will hit next. Flied to right his first time. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed. On the ground to first, Bush takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Dansby Swanson stands in. Quantrill back to work. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That ball went out.
Outside. Ball 1. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Wisdom in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Kicks and deals. Ripped on a line. Bouchard makes the grab for the second out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those group hits to get a knock sometimes.
So 2 down now, and here is Christopher Morel. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Cubs are down quietly. They're up 2-0. Here at Wrigley Field, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Elias Diaz. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's in there. Strike 1. Diaz goes 6'1", 225 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Way out front for strike 2.
That front-door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
0-2 now.
He'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. He got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
So up next, Chris Bryant grounded out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The Cubs up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Tovar stands in now and watches strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And there's the strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Two outs. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's Yan Gomes.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So man aboard, and up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. Out towards right center field. And it falls. Throw into third.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's Nico Horner, 1 for 2.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Austin Gomber.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is a big first out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Pitch hitter coming on, Pete Crow Armstrong. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one pulled foul. Bases loaded, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Drive base hit. One runs in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity. And he came through for his club right there.
So bases loaded with one away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. That's outside. Ball 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer the senior year. The 1-2. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. So remaining in the game defensively, Pete Crow Armstrong. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. And Lowry's Montero digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1.
Lowry's Montero. This change defensively for the Cubs. Now catching number 9, Miguel.
The right-hander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
All these Rockies, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Here's a 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. And he deals. That one to first. He takes it on his own. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Now the second baseman,
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Adael Amador.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
On the ground, out to short. In time to Bush. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
now the designated hitter, Charlie.
Here's Charlie Blackmon.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Fouled off to the right.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The Rockies trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That's a base hit.
The batter, the left fielder, Sean.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Runner at first with 2 away. Sean Bouchard now at the plate. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Blackmon off of first with 2 away. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
2 outs. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
And here is Nolan Jones. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And the pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the 6th inning. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hard hit. Knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out.
Up next is the designated hitter, Patrick.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Patrick Wisdom. That's in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one ripped right center field. And that gets down into the gap. And that's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Man at second with one away. And next for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it hits the fence. One comes in from second, and it's 4-0. And he's got a double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
One down, and now it's Miguel Amaya. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Lifted in the air, right field. Jones on his way over. He's got it. Michael Busch,
Now
the next Cub to hit.
Michael Busch.
First offering, and it just misses.
Count
Moving in the
1-0.
bullpen, Ryan Feltner, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Gilbreth also getting ready. This to center field. Bryant brings it in for the third out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's
the third baseman, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. The pitch. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Oh, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The 0-2. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Swanson pulls it in on the run.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And here is Elias Diaz. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now back.
Chris Bryant getting ready to hit.
Bryant.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And the 1-0. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Feltner. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Number 18. Ryan.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner.
For the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
The pitch. Just a weak fly ball this time. Jones makes the grab on the run.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Ian
Happ, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And 1-2. Almost got him.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Ground ball up the middle. Boots it. Runner on at first with 1 gone. At the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Off the plate,
and that's
ball 1.
outside. The runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around third. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score. It's 5-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
The center fielder, number 8.
And that one fouled off. One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss. 0-2
No
now.
ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Out. Number 2.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch.
The
Everyone in the
batter, number
ballpark
7.
knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
That one fouled off. Outside low, and 1-1. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
One ball.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double, and the lead is now 5-0. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Keegan Thompson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Tovar, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. In there at the knees, and the count is 1-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and he can't make contact.
Montero batting with one down, takes a strike. Misses inside. And it's a ball and a strike.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The Cubbies leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Laced to right center, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Amador in the box now. No balls and a strike. Thompson, 6'1" righty, 210 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Montero over at first with one away. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Chuck Nasty. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. At the belt and fires. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A massive home run. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Bouchard in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one ripped, and foul ball. Bounce to third, and that one handled. Whips it across, and that will end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll in. To the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Kinley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The pitch. Wisdom now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And now 1 away.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Farrell. The next to hit takes ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel.
And the batter now, Miguel Amaya. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the catch. That is the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hector Neris.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a pitch. Jones leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. There's a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Left-hand hitter waits. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And the 0-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Left-hand batter waits. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
And the righty deals. This one in the air center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Now the Rockies catcher, Elias Diaz. That one finds the zone. 1-1. Righty to the plate. Foul ball there. The Rockies trailing by 3 here at the top of the ninth. Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty delivers. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Foul ball. Now the 0-1. Left field. And that is foul. One strike away. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Jones around second, headed for third. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Relay throw home. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final score, 5-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.
Mm-hmm.